English.
That looks more, yeah. Is it Chinese or Vietnamese? Oh wait, I would rather go there.
Yeah, let's go there.
Never disappoint me.
If not, we just have to go somewhere else.
It's a beautiful scene here, guys, at the river. Look at those houses. Stunning. Stunning view. Lucky for these people to have houses close to the river. You know, you can have your coffee in the morning and you can go for a walk along the river. Literally, you can enjoy.
I'm actually craving for something like a good tide.
I'd like to talk to you about is what's very, very visible and clear, but also very fleeting. So I do like to blind people off in advance so they can properly see it. If you look just a little ahead and to the left, you'll notice a steel viewing platform poking out between the vegetation. All you need to do is wait till you're directly parallel with this platform and look left and directly beyond it, and you should get a pretty good view of what I'd like to talk to you about. For example, if you were here snugly at the wheelhouse with me, you would tend to look left around now. Probably first of you should be getting your glimpses on the gates and main buildings on Roundtree Park. This was donated by the Roundtree family in memory of their chocolate factory workers who gave their lives during the First World War. Chocolate, of course, has always been big business here in York, and Roundtree's are no exception. Perhaps being best known for their Yorkie bar, named after the city. Indeed, it's this chocolatier origin which has given rise to an alternative history as to how the park came to be. It's believed by some that Terry's of York, most famous of course for their chocolate orange, are planning an expansion of their chocolate factory here into the city, and that some of this expansion would encroach onto the lands now left. It's argued that by buying up these lands and donating them back to the public, Roundtrees were engaging in a little bit of corporate espionage. Personally, I prefer to believe the first story, it makes it a bit nicer, but also because there's no real evidence for that second one, aside from a healthy dose of cynicism. Indeed, the gates that I initially pointed out to you were themselves donated in memory of those who gave their lives during the Second World War, so narratively it makes a lot more sense. We're currently approaching the area of land which convinced the Romans to settle here, without which York may never have been. The unique tactical advantage of the Cross Basin, now occupied by Blue Bridge just ahead of us here, was appreciated enough by the Romans that they settled in this otherwise unattractive bit of Celtic marshland. Named the Forest of Goldshurst to the north, the Romans called this area Iboricum, or Place of Yew Trees. It was the Iboricum settlement which, for nearly a century, played host to Rome's infamous Ninth Legion, one of their strongest and oldest fighting forces. As I say, after roughly 75 years of occupation, the Knights were ordered to leave the city by their emperor, quite literally given their marching orders. And as they marched out of York, they also marched out of the pages of history forever. Their knight disappeared without a trace, and to this day we have no idea what happened to them, this giving rise to their more romantic name, the Knight, Rome's Lost Legion. Because of this, of course, when the Germanic Angles invaded centuries later, they had no Romans to chat with, so they mistook Ebor for their own word Efor, meaning wild boar, calling the area Eorthwich, or Boar Village. When the Vikings made Eorthwich their home, they made no such mistakes. They did, however, find that their much thicker Norse accent made pronouncing their new home impractical. A nice Norse-sounding equivalent which evolved naturally over time was Jorvik. Over the next few hundred years, this gradually transformed